Man, I have scratched the hell out of this thing. Oh! What's going on, guys? It's Camilo. I hope everybody's having a fan-freaking-tastic day. So for today's video, I thought I would show you guys what I keep on my Nintendo 3DS XL. I'm a huge Nintendo 3DS fan. I've had a 3DS ever since it was first launched back in like 2011. The 3DS is one of my favorite portable gaming systems. I feel like that position is going to be taken over by the Nintendo Switch very soon once the Switch's library gets a little bit more expanded on. But the 3DS's library is so huge now, and there's a vast number of games to play. This is my third Nintendo 3DS so far. I first had the Cosmo Black 3DS, and then I got this one. This was the Pikachu limited edition 3DS back, I think it came out in 2013. I had waited a little bit to get the Nintendo 3DS XL because I didn't see the need for it right away, but then they said that they were going to release a special edition of the 3DS, so I was like, oh, I gotta get this. I've like never really had a truly limited edition console before, so I was like, I had to get this, and this was super rare. The Target I went to when I got this, I think they had like 3 that morning. And now I'm on my new Nintendo 3DS XL in New Red, as they were naming the colors, New Red and New Black. I think it was well worth it to upgrade to the new Nintendo 3DS XL. You just get a lot more processing power, you get extra buttons, you get somewhat exclusive games. The new Nintendo 3DS system can play Super Nintendo games, and there's like one new Nintendo 3DS game, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. I played through like half of it, I never finished it, and they said they would come out with more exclusive games, but they never did. I do keep a majority of games on cartridges, but I do like to keep also a handful of games downloaded to the system itself, because I think it's just really awesome if you just want to bring your 3DS and not carry all your game cards with you. You can bring one game card in your 3DS, and then if you want to switch games, you can have a couple of games to choose from. Let's see what's inside. And here we go. So let's go through my themes first. I think I have like 3 themes right now. You just get some cool artwork from A Link Between Worlds, and you get the nice Zelda music and taps and stuff. I also have this theme from Skyward Sword, one of my favorite Zelda games. There's just some really nice artwork, and then Skyward Sword theme playing in the background. I also have this Mewtwo theme. It's like Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo X versus Mega Mewtwo Y, and got some Pokemon music playing in the background. Okay, so let's go through some of my applications. So first off, system settings, everybody needs that. And then we have our Nintendo eShop, where you get all your great games. And then next I have Swapdoodle. I've actually been starting to use this a lot. I was really fond of Swapnote when that came out a few years ago, but then there was that whole case where Nintendo cut off all internet communications with it. That kind of sucked. But they released this Swapdoodle app, which is kind of similar. It's basically you can send drawings and little messages to your friends. And then down here we have activity log, kind of basic stuff. And then in my game cart slot I have Pokemon Sun. I'm really trying to complete my oh god, you're crazy. I'm currently trying to complete my Alola Pokedex. I still haven't done that yet. Street Pass Me Plaza, that's always fun. Next we have Netflix. I have really never tried to watch Netflix on my 3DS. I just kind of downloaded it and kind of forgot about it. Who wants to watch Netflix in standard resolution? And then this is the Pokedex 3D application, not Pokedex 3D Pro. I don't think there's a way to download this anymore. I think it came out right when the eShop launched. So I downloaded it, it was free. And then next up we have some badges I got from the Nintendo Badge Arcade. They're kind of cool. I usually just play once every while because you have to pay to play this game. It's like $1 for each badge, and like that's not worth that. And then YouTube app. I think I've used this once or twice. You can watch 3D YouTube videos on your new Nintendo 3DS, but I haven't found that many 3D videos. Standard Meme Maker, Flipnote Studio 3D. I had wanted to have this game for a very long time, and then it finally came out, and then I realized I'm not good at making flip notes. And then download play. And then here I have a demo folder. It's basically where I keep all my demos. I'm really bad. I don't delete anything on my 3DS once I keep it. Theater Rhythm, Final Fantasy demo, Brain Age demo, Fire Emblem Awakening, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Rayman Origins. Yeah, so I have a lot of uses left on these. Let's see. Most recent demo, Box Boy. I played it once and it was pretty fun. I don't know if I'll get the actual game. And then this next folder here, I put all of my eShop related games. So these are games I just bought from the eShop and they're not a retro game, and this folder is pretty full. So the first thing I have in this folder is Majora's Mask 3D. I got this game when I got this 3DS, and I still actually have never beaten it. And I recently picked it up again because I really want to beat this game. And then I have Triforce Heroes. Pretty fun. I haven't been able to play that much of it because the single player mode is pretty intense, and when you try and play online, sometimes people are incompetent and it's hard to get things done. And then I have Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. Since this came out in a year, there was no Pokemon main series game. I decided, hey, let me just get this because there's not a main Pokemon that came this year, and it's pretty fun. And then here I have Animal Crossing New Leaf. I've been getting into this game more recently because of the Welcome Amiibo update. I have a few like Zelda Amiibo I've been scanning in. You get a few Zelda characters to come into your game, which is really cool. And then I have New Super Mario Bros. 2, also very fun. I beat it kind of quickly. I still haven't gotten 1,000,000 coins yet. That's kind of a big task to defeat. And then Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I beat this game and I haven't really picked it up since. It's pretty fun if you want to try it out. It's a little bit different from the first Luigi's Mansion where you would just kind of roam the castle, but this one is more level based. Star Fox 64 3D. I love Star Fox 64 on the Nintendo 64, and this 3D remake was basically the same thing, just better graphics. And then Dylan's Rolling Western. This is like an eShop exclusive. I think there's a couple sequels out now. I think there's at least one sequel now. You're like an armadillo and you kind of roll around the Old West defeating these like rock people. And then here I have like the Pushmo trilogy. So I have Pushmo, Stretchmo, Crashmo. I really like the first Pushmo. Wait, which one was it? I think Crashmo. It was kind of harder than the first one. And then Stretchmo, I think it's free to start and then you have to pay to keep going, so I didn't really get that into it. Here I have Zelda 4 Swords Anniversary. This was like a free title during like the Zelda 25th anniversary. It's pretty fun. You can play with friends. And then here I have Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge. It's free to download, but if you have Amiibo from the Mario series, basically you can scan them in and it gives you levels. And the number of levels you have is dependent on how many Mario Amiibo you have. Mario and Donkey Kong Minis on the Move. Mario and Donkey Kong Minis March Again. Now we have Pokemon Bank, using it to store all my Pokemons. And then we have Pokemon Battle Troze. I love this game so much. When this game first came out, I was a huge fan of Pokemon Troze on Nintendo DS, and then I lost the cartridge and I was like so devastated. So when they came out with this game, I was really happy. Pokemon Rumble World, another like free to play Pokemon Shuffle. This is pretty fun. I don't really play it on my 3DS anymore. I usually play it on my iPhone now. And then Poke Transporter, use it to move your Pokemon from Black, White, Black 2, White 2, and now you can move them from the Pokemon Virtual Console. And then we have 3D Classics Excite Bike, Harmonite. If you haven't played this game, this one's really cool. It's made by the creators of Pokemon, and it's like a rhythm music game, and even at the end of the game, they have some like Pokemon tracks you can play to, which is really cool. Photos with Mario, it's like a free download. I think like if you have some like eShop cards with Mario's picture on them, you can take pictures with Mario. Pokemon Dream Radar, this was something that went with Pokemon Black 2, White 2. It was cool to get some like Pokemon with hidden abilities. Steel Diver Subwars, Quetzal's Corridors. This one's pretty fun. It's like a puzzle game where you're like this like tiki figure and you're trying to like rotate around at high speed to fit into a certain shape. Bit Trip Saga. I think it's like 5 or 6 Bit Trip games, and they're all like music, rhythm kind of games. Nintendo Badge Arcade. This is how you get like little badges to appear on your home screen. $1 for every like try, so it's basically a vending machine like in your 3DS. Pokemon Picross. I'm a huge Picross fan. I thought it was really cool that they came out with a Pokemon version. And then I just got this the other day. So if you don't know about My Nintendo Rewards, it's basically a website that replaced Club Nintendo, and you can download games, discounts for Nintendo games. And this is one of the rewards. It's basically Picross with the Zelda skin on it. And then Team Kirby Clash Deluxe. I played it like once already. It's that free Kirby game that just came out. So in this next folder, I have Game Boy games, Super Mario Land 2, the first Super Mario Land, the good old Pokemon Red. I beat Pokemon Red on the Virtual Console, and then I also have Pokemon Yellow, which I haven't beat yet on the Virtual Console. And then I have Zelda, Link's Awakening. Zelda Oracle of Seasons, I got this when I got A Link Between Worlds. I had a pre-order for that, and I think when you got it from GameStop, you also got a download code for Oracle of Seasons or Oracle of Ages. And then I also have Kirby's Dream Land. And then here is a folder of Game Boy Advance games I got when I was in the Ambassador program. F-Zero, Mario Kart Super Circuit, Yoshi's Island, Metroid Fusion, WarioWare Inc. I love WarioWare games. You have to figure out what to do so fast, it's just exhilarating. Wario Land 4. I think this one is actually the first Mario vs. Donkey Kong game. And Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, Legend of Zelda, Minish Cap. I think I'm almost to the end of it. And Fire Emblem and the Sacred Stones. So in this folder I keep the NES games I got from the Ambassador program. So Super Mario Brothers, you have Donkey Kong Jr., you have Metroid, Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, NES Open Tournament Golf, Yoshi, Wrecking Crew, Balloon Fight, and Ice Climbers. And then here in this folder I just keep a bunch of trailers, games. I probably should delete some of these. So Dinosaur Office.
Hey Craig, I noticed that your report was absent from my desk this morning. Hi Todd, how are you?
I can't complain.
And then this last folder is basically just like useless stuff that I don't really use. Nintendo Video, the service is like no longer active, but it was really cool. It gave you like 3D videos once in a while. My Ambassador certificate, and then I have 2 more badges. These are like Pokemon badges, so I have one of Beldum and one of Golett. And I guess that's it. See, it looks fine when you look at it face on, but as soon as you turn it, oh god, what have I done to this thing? I'm so sorry. But what I do like about the 3DS is it is a lot smaller than Nintendo Switch, so you can just throw it in a bag and you've got gaming on the go. Whereas like Nintendo Switch, you kind of have to put it in its own case so nothing gets damaged or scratched like this, because I do not want this happening to my Nintendo Switch. So that's pretty much it. If you like this video, make sure to give me a big thumbs up down below. Smash that thumbs up button. We're gonna have a lot of fun on this channel, so if you want to join on that, click that subscribe button right below. Let me know in the comments below what are some of your favorite 3DS games, because I'm always looking for new 3DS games to play. And I guess that's the end of this video. So I will see you in the next one. Camilo out. With every Pokemon game, the whole game gets better, where it's the graphics or like the battling system, whether they add more colors, whether they add 3D graphics, whether they turn chibi people into like actual proportionate sized people.